Hello, welcome to today's Samadhi meditation. I'm Alan and I'm going to be guiding you today through this heartfelt meditation. Dedicated to Mother Earth and cosmic consciousness. I hope you're well and you're going to enjoy this time out, this time to relax, this time to connect and to let go. This meditation today is a concentration on our awareness of being one with everything, every sentient being, every part of nature, every part of the universe, every single tiny little microscopic bit of creation. Our thankfulness to our loving Creator and giving us the opportunity to fulfill our purpose, wherever that may be, in this incarnation. So we'll start with three salutations. We take a deep breath in. We bring our prayer palms to the top of our head as we breathe in and lower to our heart center and exhale, ridding yourself of all stresses and strains. Another deep breath in, bringing your hands to the top once again, lower to heart center and exhale even deeper this time. Anxiety and worry are being let go. And this last breath, as we bring our hands to the top of our head, we take an extra sip of air, lower our hands to heart center, really squeeze that breath out, really let it go, let everything out. And once we're finished, make sure we're in a comfortable seated position, either on the floor, on a bolster, or in the comfort of your favorite chair. Make sure our back is straight. This may be where you need to put a cushion behind your back just to support you if it's not used to this. We bring the crown of our head up, and that's done by just tucking your chin in slightly, and it brings the crown of your head directly in line with your back and the sky and the universe above. Our hands and our shoulders are all dropped. We can put our hands either on our lap or, as I prefer, around the lower lotus, which is just below the belly button. Just like 2 fingers below the belly button is a perfect place. And you can feel the rise and fall of your stomach as you breathe in. This ensures the breath is in the correct place. So on that note, if we bring our breath through our nose and not through our mouth, we close our mouth and actually bring the tongue to the top of our palate, at the top of our mouth, behind our front teeth. Breathing through your nose, feel the air passing through the tip of your nose and down your lungs, and expanding that point where your hands are. Or you can feel the rise and fall of each breath at the lower lotus, at the point just below the belly button. If you don't feel that, just sit for a moment more. Bring your awareness to this point and just feel the rise and fall, the in and out, like waves on the seashore, slowly rising and slowly falling as your body starts to drop and let go. All the muscles in your face, in your arms, your shoulders, your back, your glutes, all the way down to your toes are starting to relax and let go and just be. No shuffling and no movement is required. Absolutely nothing is required. The body will just look after itself. The heart will beat. The liver will filter. I'll start the guided meditation, and all you have to do is just relax. You don't really have to listen. My voice is not important. It's like the sound of a bird in a tree far away. And if any thoughts come through, your mind, just let them go. Don't try to stop them and don't try to hold on to them. Just let them go. No binding and no gripping. No reaching out, just in and out, just like your breath. And the thoughts in the mind will stop because you're paying no attention to them. Give them no attention and they will disappear into the ether. Today's meditation is actually a speech an Indigenous chief in North America he made in the late 1800s. It's very, very poignant for today. Very, very beautiful with the words that touches every soul, and quite obviously comes from the light within. Its connection with the loving Creator and cosmic consciousness and Mother Earth. And a sense of belonging that is quite lost in today's society. But it's there. That belonging is there if you make the effort to connect. Letting go of preconceptions and conditioning, just returning to your true original self. So I'll begin. I am most grateful to Ted Perry for permission to quote from this script. This version is based on channeling the consciousness of Chief Seattle and projecting the speech he would give today to an enlightened and environmentally aware audience. Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. Every hillside in every valley has been touched by some happy memory or sad event in the life of my people. Every island, every stream, every path among the tall trees has shared our moments of joy or consoled us in the times of sorrow. Every river, every mountain, every lake has shared our aspirations and our dreams. Every shining pine needle, every sandy shore, every mist in the dark woods, every meadow and humming insect is wholly in the memory and experience of my people. The sap which courses through the trees carries the memory of the red man. Even the stones along the seashore resonate with the memories of my people. The grounding beneath our feet responds more lovingly to our steps than to yours, for it holds the ashes of our grandfathers. The earth is rich with the echoes of our kin, and our bare feet know the kindred touch. We are part of the earth, and she is part of us. Oh, the perfume flowers are our sisters, and the deer, the horse, the great eagle are our brothers. The rocky crest, the juices in the meadow, the body heat of the pony, all these things belong to the same family, a sacred family, for it comes from a sacred source, the loving creator of all things. And man is also a member of this family, the sacred family of life. And when we kill a living thing so that our children may have food, we ask permission to do this and respect the sacrifice the animal has made to us. All life is sacred, and being sacred, it demands respect. And so, if we decide to sell our land, remember it is sacred. Teach your children it is sacred so that they may know that each reflection in the quiet water of the lakes tells of events within the story of my people. Thus the loud voice of the thunder echoes the sound of war drums, soft falling snow, whispers of a time of clarity and healing. And the rainbow reminds us of a time of joy. In the rustling of the moonlit leaves, I hear the singing of my grandmother. In the river's murmur echoes with the voices of my kin. The air is precious to the red man, for all things share the same breath. The animal, the tree, the man. The air that gave my grandfather his first breath also receives his final sigh. So if we sell you this land, remember to keep some wild and untamed places where you can taste the wind, sweetened by the perfume of meadow flowers, and leave some little corner of your lives also untamed and free, beyond the clockwork tyranny of time in that free space. Enjoy, as we have done, the waves lapping gently on the shore and the crystal sparkle of the mountain stream. The swiftness of the horse and the soaring eagle. The beauty of a sunset and the cool clarity of dawn. The feeling of sand beneath our feet as you walk along a beach. And the magic of snow painting the hills with a carpet of white. The shimmering of fine rain upon a cobweb and a seagull calling somewhere in the mist. The rustling of leaves in a dark wood. And the evening talk of frogs around the pond. The wonder of stars on a clear night in the silver mystery of the moon. And when you journey out into the land, out into this country that once was ours, stop for a moment when you hear some birds sing sweetly on the morning air, or see the fragile beauty of the butterfly, or come to some place where the view touches a chord within your precious heart. And know that when you do, it has touched our hearts also, and made a long journey seem shorter, with a moment of joy, and give thanks to the Creator who has made all the wonder and beauty of this sacred earth. And all these things so precious to us may become precious to you also. And if your children and your children's children received from this land only a tenth of all the joy and blessings that my people have received, they will count themselves as rich indeed. We have been the guardians of this land, this place which the Creator gave to us. And to sell this land is no small thing. This is no desert place, for it teems with many living things. So if we sell you all this land, love it and care for it as we have done. And if we sell this land, you must treat the creatures of this place as your brothers. For all things share in the web of life. What is man without the creatures of the earth? If all the animals were gone, man would die from a great loneliness of spirit. Whatever happens to the creatures of the earth soon happens to man, for all things are connected. The earth is our mother. This we know. The earth does not belong to men. Man belongs to the earth. This we know. All things are connected. Like the blood which unites one family. All things are connected. And whatever happens to the earth happens to the sons of the earth. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. The power of the Creator flows through this web of life. And the Creator put us here as the guardians of this land. As guardians, we recognize that all living things have their own way and their own purpose. This should be respected. The earth, our mother, nourishes us and provides a place where we may tread our path, and all the joys and sorrows of our life, our lessons bring us little by little to balance and greater harmony. This harmony embraces all the living and the dead, and every plant and every creature, stone and star throughout the universe. All aspects of creation share in this great harmony. And every form of life contains an essence planted deep within by the loving Creator's power. This sacred essence is the source of our respect for every living thing. And this is what we honor in the rocks and trees. We see ourselves not as a separate or a sovereign force, but a strand within the web of life. A strand dependent on the other strands, as they depends on us, living in harmony with all of life. We watch the cycles of the sun and the moon, the lesser cycles and the greater ones within the flowing pattern of the whole. This understanding gives our lives a place within the scheme of things, a deeper meaning and a purpose that transcends the sharpest sorrows and the sweetest joys. The knowledge of this harmony illuminates all our living like a star, and lies behind our wish to live in peace with you. This harmony is woven deep within our people, and it forms the wellspring of our dreams, our greatest aspirations, and the inmost longings of our hearts. It runs so deep within us that we do not often speak about these things. I speak of them today, so you will understand why we should now consider selling all this land that is so precious and so much a part of us. And if we do agree to this, I hope we may live out the twilight of our race, our few remaining days in peace. Yet when the last red man has vanished from the earth, and his memory is just another legend, like a cloud drifting across the winter sky, these shores and forests will still hold the spirit of my people, the proud warriors and the profound old men, the kind mothers and wise grandmothers, the children who played amongst the sunlit trees and were so happy here. All these still loved the lonely places of this land. And when your children's children venture out and think they're alone in the fields and on the plains, up on the hills or in the quiet woods, they will not be alone. For every corner of this land is thronged with the returning spirits of my people. Gentle spirits who once roamed these hills and valleys, shores and lakes, throughout the golden summer of our race. So be just and deal kindly with my people, for the dead are everywhere among you, and they hold the power to haunt the deep recesses of your inmost dreams. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this speech by Chief Seattle. The big decisions he had to make at the time, bringing the awareness of his people, the spirits of his people, to the attention of the newcomers and their responsibility as keepers of the land, as they are, as we are. The web of life is a very fragile thing, and we have to ensure for ourselves and for the future selves that this connection is central to our being. We pass on what we do now. I hope you found some connections during this text, some lessons, some purpose. I know this has gone into your heart, connected with the light. Please take a deep breath, and I will send you. And thank you for joining me. I wish you peace, love, and enjoy your connections to the web of life. Always your friend. Thank you.